turn back this week, and so will we as we honor a Hawkeye legend. It's Game 2 of the Kenny Arnold Classic between the Southern Lions and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Hayden Hawksmeyer, Jess Settles happen to be on the call with you this evening. Hawkeyes got a win on Monday versus Texas A&M Commerce. Josh Dix at the 2 spot, Laji Dembele, Peyton Sanford, and Owen Freeman. And we are underway here at Carver Hawkeye. Jess, any quick matchups you want to highlight right away?
Well, Josh Dix is an elite defensive player, so he's got the main score. They're going to have to keep him under 20 points. He's got a high-volume shot, hit a couple threes in that first game, and it's going to be tough to score against Josh.
And Iowa looking to get better defensively. Always Fran McCaffrey's team's always great on the offensive end. Defensively looking to get work. Brock Harding at the top of the key looking to play some good defense right now as Jacobs puts up a mid-range and gets the first bucket of the game. Southern strikes first.
Well, that's what the scouting report says. Jacobs is a good shooter. He's very good at putting the ball on the floor and pulling up with that quick tip 15-footer, so you have to be aware of that.
Iowa looking to get to a fast start. We saw a little bit of a slow start to start the other day as Sanford turns it over there. Southern on the fast break. Jacobs drives it inside, and in it is good. Jones with the buckets. Southern up 4-0 quickly.
Keys for Iowa in this game, obviously you can't turn the ball over. They're going to see a lot of different full court presses, switching defenses. Not only can you not turn it over, you have to make those presses pay.
Freeman working through a little contact there. Second chance opportunity, and Owen Freeman. And one opportunity to start off the game for the Hawkeyes this season. So they worked through it a lot in the offseason, after a great freshman campaign. Big Ten fit now trying to find his former teammate high school. Freeman drives inside, outside. Josh Dix for 3. Got it. Josh Dix, his first bucket of the game.
Didn't miss that one.
Harding in there with the steal, trying to go. The Hawkeyes have the 3-on-1. He finds Sanford inside, able to dump it in there. Harding to Sanford, 8-4 Hawkeyes.
Yeah, just you have the turnover. Nobody sprints back for Southern. You got guys who don't even cross half court. That is not a good sign for the next 5 minutes here. You have to sprint back on defense. You're on the road against an elite team like Iowa. Got to get back and get stops.
Well, when the Hawkeyes smell blood, they're going to go for more. Sin, and it goes up hard.
I was playing a little defense against him, and boy, his release point is so high.
I will, but no, it's also a leadership role. A guy who's been around, the leadership he brings. You love to get that in there. As Iowa will take it back. Dembele with it on the wing. And Dembele pulls up from 3. Money, you love to see that from Laji Dembele, a big
overs. But if you're going to be left wide open, you let it fly.
And Fran McCaffrey loves to get his shooters open. Matt Gayton's on the bench as well, another Iowa legend in the shooting column. So when you have a coach like that, as Barnes able to get
coaching staff as well, right? You got Peyton Sanford who's proving them, but you got a lot of different guys need to step up. Well, Tristan Spurlock working with the bigs, doing a good job. There's a great post move. Good catch, good bounce, and then Matt Gatens, you mentioned Sherman Dillard.
See, the guy we've highlighted so much hasn't put up a bucket yet. Need to see him get going if you're the Lions.
I mean, he just has to take a shot here. I just don't like his body language right now. Just seems frustrated.
Get it inside there. Barnes, but
if the whistle doesn't blow, it's not a foul.
That's right. Funny story about that in a couple minutes. Kevin Johnson, second-year coach. And we've seen him. He likes to make four-strimmer. What a layup there. What a play.
Bounding better, defending a lot better. He's going to have a great year.
You look at a lot of the Iowa stars who are so good later in their career. It takes them some time. Luka Garza, a guy, Chris, Keegan Murray, they weren't good. They were good their freshman year, but couldn't get it done. Owen Freeman, another and one opportunity. Unlike him, though.
After he dribbles it 2 or 3 times, you got to run at him with a double.
6 points quickly for Owen Freeman, and we're going to see a lot.
McCaffrey's offense, there's a lot going on, and you come into this level and you're expected to be ready right away, but it's a deep playbook, and oh man, that was halfway down.
In and out for Ambery and back to Thelwell. Brain talks about he's much more comfortable in this offense than where he was at. Josh Dix. Right now, Thelwell with it at the top of the key. Finds the freshman catch. Bryce Sanford trying to find his brother. Sanford deep 3 from the logo. Got it. Back of the net. Peyton Sanford registers his second bucket of the game. Hawkeyes extend their lead to 10.
Well, the reason that shot went down is because Evan Bronze did his job. right? He's trying to get Peyton open. He pins down his defender, gives him the window, and he hits it. That's what Evan does. He just comes in. That will not show up in the stat sheet. He won't get an assist for it, but he's the reason that went down, and Price is going to make him pay for not getting back on defense.
On cue, Jess settles with the call. Price Stanford can do. He knows his role. He just wants to help this team win. We love to see that. As Price takes it inside. Another part of his game. He's advanced as well. He could always shoot it. Gets it done inside. Southern with it now, down 13. Diumasi with it on the baseline, gets it inside, tipped away by the Hawkeyes. Peyton Sanford comes up with it. And quickly taken back. Sanford wants to call Diumasi from 3, and he drains it. Another key part of his game. You talked about he needs to advance, especially down 10 right now.
Well, maybe that's the shot that gets him going. Just a little careless turnover again. You see Cooper take the ball to the rim. That's a nice move right there, especially to pick up that foul and get those free throws.
Cooper, kind of see from him in these first couple games.
Well, he's got to get a little better defensively these first couple of an injury. But I think as the year goes on, he's going to play a lot more minutes because he's a legit stretch 4 who can really pick and pop. He can put the ball on the floor, and he's such a skilled player. He's used to high-level competition at the AAU level. He's not going to be afraid of this level.
We talk about that 4-position. Laji Dembele getting the start, but Cooper Koch, Price Sanford, guys that can transition in there. You know, Fran McCaffrey, he's not afraid to do some things with this lineup. Be interesting to see how that 4-spot transitions all year long.
Over the course of 40 minutes, right, the analytics say that this team gets up a lot of threes. They're going to be tough to beat on most nights.
Jacobs knocks 1 of 2 down. Sanford quickly on the other end and puts up a 3. That'll be his 8th bucket of the game. He's on track to get another career high, keeping this up. And inside, a great play there, great pass there from Ambery.
Decision for that guard on Peyton, whether to come down and double.
Great defensive effort there from Josh Dix. Sent it the other way. Hawkeyes quickly. Price coast to coast and finds Josh Dix. And the wide open Peyton Sanford. And you don't want to leave that. The poison they just picked, they got it. And
NIL going, transfer portal. We got some trombonists, some. I don't know. What else is up there? You know, saxophones.
Not a music guy, huh?
I mean, I love it. It really sounds good.
Lions on the other end grab a 3 to shorten the lead to 11. Yeah, definitely a bigger impact. The band, it might be the transfer portal. It's going everywhere.
There we go. We got trumpets, drums.
Pick and roll there for the Hawkeyes. Freeman quickly up the court, trying to find the open Hawkeye. Taking it himself, finds Freeman at the top of the key. Thelwell in the corner. And he got it. Another piece of the game that Fran McCaffrey loves is Thelwell. His ability to shoot the 3 ball.
Wow, I mean, if he can knock in some threes, then this team takes the next step because he struggled in that area early in practices and early in the year, but he shot that with a ton of confidence.
But you see the pace of play in this one. We're quickly across half court, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that's the way Fran McCaffrey wants to play. I mean, these guys play at a fast pace. They don't turn the ball over. Right now, a couple defensive possessions where they've been very confused, but look at Freeman run the floor there.
Yeah, run the floor indeed, and Fran looking at his guys on the side. Freeman a little winded right now, talking about that summer conditioning, just looking to get him back. But this is so important for him, getting these minutes when you're tired. Another 3 there.
Quick shot. Yeah, just not the shot you want. They've been moving the ball around, getting the look, but a little forced.
And Sanford able to find the open Josh Dix. They'll call the goaltending. What a play there from Sanford to thread the needle.
It's good closeouts, rebound, push the ball, and those are point-blank looks right there you got to make on the road.
Sanford going coast to coast, finds Thelwell in the corner. Another opportunity. He got it. His second 3 of the game. Drew Thelwell making it early. No good. And the Lions will take it right back.
Yeah, just a rocky possession all the way around for Iowa. Thelwell dribbled the ball too much to get it going. Nobody was moving, and then Dembele, once that defense lines up, you got to move that on. So just too much pounding the ball. That's not what they do, and you get to the other end, and you pay for it defensively.
Peyton Sanford looking to get
just
going.
Too much dribbling, right?
And it wasn't really a place.
Ball. Trust your teammates. You'll get it back. Don't pound the air out of it.
He keeps it. Will pass Jordan Bohannon as the most proficient free throw shooter in Hawkeye history. As Lions dribbling in with it right now. Nunley checks in for the first time for the Lions. And he puts up A high arcing three and gets it in there. We didn't see the fadeaway from the guy that just checked in. And Sanford loses it on there, and Nunley makes another good play. He's trying to go coast to coast. He loses it right there. Thelwell playing good defense interiorly, but gets the offensive rebound. Barnes, second chance opportunity, and they've cut the deficit to just 5.
Great job by Southern to hang around, take advantage of the turnovers, get out, some scoring in transition, and you're right, they're right back in it.
Peyton Sanford finds the open Josh Dix on the baseline. Good answer there for the Hawkeyes.
You got Price, you got Dix. Harding can shoot it.
Southern defense quickly collapsing. Harding finds the open Price Sanford in the corner, and he gets it with the shot clock running down, 8 to go. Fran does it again. And Southern quickly going, and Price Sanford, smart foul there, just 3 to go. But
and how good has Price been over these first, 3 halves now of the year?
He's got more points than Big Bro right now. Defense falls apart, but Southern can't capitalize. Good defensive effort there, and the Hawkeyes with an 11-point lead. But it feels like this game could have gotten out of a lot more hand. We saw Southern with a couple of good offensive possessions.
So I think it's going to be a big turnout for that. Owen Freeman and Brock going back home to get some love. That's going to be an exciting night.
Should be an exciting night. Owen Freeman for me on the arc. He gets one, and you see him hyped up for his first. Yeah, it's definitely a piece of Owen's game. If he can expand, it's going to be a Big Ten coaching migraine for sure. If Owen Freeman can shoot the 3 ball as he gets inside defensively, and they will get a whistle on the floor. Thomas driving.
We saw Dembele hit one earlier, and so 4 or 5 games from now is the
go Luka Garza. He could shoot the 3, but then you look at a guy like Philip Aracha. That was really the piece missing from his game, and took it to another level quickly across half court.
It's funny. I played point guard in high school, right? But I played Class A Iowa ball. Then you get to this level, and you actually think coming in that you can play guard, and it takes about 1 practice, and you realize you're never going to be a guard.
You learned quickly, didn't you? Thomas gets the 2.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable how quick and strong and elite guards are at this level.
Fast.
Yeah.
Freeman trying to find Dembele, gets a little tangle up, no foul called. It's a 4-on-4, and Dix gets it. A good defensive play and a great hustle effort there from Laji Dembele. Up with loose with it, they'll call a kickball violation. Will stay on this side of the floor. It's kind of a errant play there. Nobody really getting open, nobody trying to run an offense on that one. Finds it to Owen Freeman inside. The combo from Moline, Brock Harding to Owen Freeman. What a play there from the Hawkeyes. Top of the key for Southern now. Pump fake in there, another pull-up 3, got it. Reminds me of Tyler Cook just a couple of years ago. We saw a lot of big inbound alley-oops from him. Southern half-court press. Harding moving quickly across court. Sanford top of the key. He pulls up, and it's money. Peyton Sanford, his first bucket of the half. The map, Jess. Dix with it now, looking to get him going in this half. Finds Brock Harding. He can shoot the 3 a little, and he does right there. Brock Harding from beyond the arc. With the Lions swarm in there. Iumasi with it now. He pulls up from 3. Need to get him going just a little bit too strong right now. Hawkeye is fighting for it, and it stays on this end. And a second chance opportunity there for Jones of the line.
Defense wasn't great on the last possession.
Dembele with it in the low key. Tries to shoot a fadeaway, but finds Josh Dix out wide. Sanford gets past his defender. He shoots inside and gets the easy bucket. Sanford now with 13.
And that's really been the difference for him working out with NBA teams, coming off that pick and roll, attacking the rim right away. You either rise up and shoot it, or you attack on that pick and roll. And in the past, you think about it a little. Change time in college basketball, right? It has been for a handful of years here, but it used to be that decision because there are no guarantees, right, for most of them. Move the ball side to side. Very difficult to zone the Hawkeyes when you have 4 shooters on the court. But That's just too open.
And Price Sanford, once again, you knew once he got his hands on the ball, he was firing. He pops a smile. New career high for Price, 5 for 5 on the day. He's looking hungry for more.
Yeah, just we talked about earlier. I just think you got to go straight man against Iowa down the stretch right here. You throw in some of these gimmicks and these zones, key, and somebody's got to get in there and find out what the secret sauce is. So they've been trained extremely well. But look, the NCAA is getting dribble penetration. Guys know if they get to the open spot, he'll find him. But those were valuable minutes for number 2.
And Brock Harding's a guy you might not always see it on the stat sheet. Right now he has 6 assists, so there's the number right there, but he's always going to be in there defensively. He's our brother, and Dix gets it again. Sanford gets reached in there, but he'll have it at the top. Gets it to his brother Peyton. And Southern with the fast break up ahead. And the easy lay-in, Southern back-to-back buckets.
Well, that's a ball on the floor, fumbles a little bit, and then Peyton gets the ball with just a few seconds left, so maybe a little too unselfish. He's not passing that one up.
Right on cue. You're not going to take it out of his hands now. Price Sanford. Price was 17, just under 12 to go in this one. Friendly competition between the two. As Southern gets inside, Johnson with the floater. And a lot better offensive possessions here for the Lions. We've seen a lot of answers for the Hawkeyes. They're down 15.
Yeah, when they move the ball side to side, everybody gets to touch it. It just breaks down the defense. And
Sanford goes up hard. And
so many teams that have been added, and it's really going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, second miss of the day, 1 for 3 on the day.
Wow, such tradition. It's going to be fun to see a lot of those teams come into Carver Hawkeye Arena, but I mean, at this point, none of these teams have really been challenged. It'd be tough to scout and break down what they can bring to the table, but just a lot of adjustments for Big Ten fans with all these new teams.
Whoa, and a good putback there from Noel. He's been around the rim all night. Great putback finish, his 10th point of the game.
He's a great defensive player, good pick and roll player, and just lives above the rim.
Thelwell inside, something we see him do, draws the foul. Going back to the new conference, you look at.
They just said, look, you can recruit a kid for 3 years, and you feel like within all of these teams, and they have to find a way.
Who also stuck around in Iowa City through a coaching change as well. So talk about that loyalty. Matt Gatens is your perfect example, Jess.
Yeah, you know, I coached Matt back in the day in the Primetime League, and I'm going to just say he didn't like to pass very much. He just defense and down 15 with 9 to go, still within reach. Got to force a couple turns.
Number they really wish they got back up there. We saw the other day Diomasi at 12 from 12 from.
He's long and quick, and he handled it well there.
See those quick, fast movements. Reminds you a little bit of Joe Toussaint and what he could do coming up the floor. Sanford with it, trying to find the freshman. Koch goes up hard, free, and Price Sanford, good offensive board and gets in there. A career high and counting for Price, 19 on the day.
Yeah, right place at the right time. Good drive by Coop. Just lost it going up, and Price cleaned it up.
Good play there by Diomasi.
Out. You drive it into traffic. You see, there's nowhere to go. Gets the call and
stay on this side. Freeman finds Dix with it. Thelwell will pull up from 3. We've seen him do it today, and he does it again. Drew Thelwell with his 3rd bucket from beyond the arc. Now got 10 points, matching his season high from the opener on Monday.
I can't tell you how big that is. I mean, he has struggled with the shot early in the season in practices, and tonight that has not been the case.
A little bit of contact, and Diomasi gets through the contact. 2 straight buckets for him. Quickly across half court, it's Thelwell. Diomasi, tough defense on Josh Dix. And Dix gets around him inside through the contact, doesn't get the bucket, but will head to the charity stripe.
They hits a ton of threes, which they're capable of doing, and they're going to take a lot of threes. And under Fran McCaffrey. It's still early in the season, but right now with Perkins, stayed straight up and knocked it in. See if they can get Cooper Koch a shot.
They're trying to, but Owen Freeman inside, and one opportunity. Flexes the muscles, his 3rd. And one opportunity of the night. Owen Freeman putting on a show. Able to step in at that 5 spot. Evan Bronze is a couple minutes tonight too, but Owen Freeman
matters the most.
Umasi with it now. You talk about Dix as a defender on their best score right now. Another three there from Southern. Embury can't get it to go. Loose ball, and they'll call a foul on the floor. Be at the big man spot as it's a missed free throw right there from Jones. Try to find the open Sanford brothers. Sanford drives in on the side. Gets it out to his brother Price. Just 5 on the shot clock. Sanford pulls up, it's good. Doesn't need a lot of space right now. Bryce Sanford is in his bag tonight.
I mean, that is such a bad shot for most players, right? A couple jabs, he's got the ball down, hand up. He says, I'm taking it.
And good.
What a shot.
What a shot right there as well on the other end. Oh, he wanted to do it right there, Jess, didn't he?
Here it comes.
Here it comes again.
Oh, prize.
Heat check. It's coming at some point. Dembele, good rebound there. The Hawkeyes will take it. 3 seconds to go. It didn't hit the shot clock. Josh Dix going to have to take a difficult shot. Fadeaway. It's good. Josh Dix. Fadeaway three. Now gets the board. Hawkeyes up 22. Their largest lead of the game for the last 5 on field goals. Thelwell drives inside. Easy bucket lay-in right past the Lion defender. Will get a Southern timeout, trying to save the game the best they can. Hawkeyes
really are going to scare the scouting report. You have to have your hand up. You got to get back and find shooters, and it doesn't matter if they miss 4 or 5 in a row. They are going to come back and keep coming at the rim, and Price Sanford is a big, massive story early in the season, right?
once again, just a little bit short now, and Southern will take it right back. And inside, and they will call the foul there on Sanford. Goes down hard is Barnes. And Dix with it at the top of the key. Josh Dix, ISO, finds Sanford in the corner. Quick pull-up three, he got it. He also doesn't need a whole lot of room right there. Peyton Sanford trying to match his brother Price, but Price got the nudge by 5. Talking about triple-double watch, 2 rebounds, 3 assists away. Peyton Sanford's gonna have some good averages all season long. Is great inside play. Josh Dix finds Thelwell in the corner. He'll pull up 3. We've seen it tonight in there, but can't quite do it. And Southern on the fast break. Josh Dix defensively in. Thelwell gets way up there. They will call goaltending, but Thelwell with a great showcase of his hops right there.
Yeah, why?
Sanford with the defense inside now. And, man, Southern has made a lot of tough buckets. Phenomenal, haven't they, Jess?
Yeah, definitely. The Price has been right. He's been sensational. It's been an excellent lineup, but it's much quicker, explosive, great pass. This one's got to fall. Another good win for Iowa. They get used to each other. A lot of new faces, getting more minutes. Schedule gets a little tougher coming up, but it's nice to take care of business at home.
Another tough bucket there from Barnes. He really came along late in the second half, but the Hawkeyes will dribble it out here in Iowa City on this beautiful Thursday night. Peyton Sanford, Price Sanford, these two are going to be important all season long for the Hawkeyes. Handshake line, Fran McCaffrey and Coach Johnson. Iowa will take this one 89-74. A career day for Price Sanford. 22 points, 8 of 10 field goals, 6 of 8 from 3. The price is right. The tee's hot in Waukee, Jess.
No doubt about it. We got to get those T-shirts made. It would be so fun to play with your brother, especially at this level. And these two guys are both stars. Congratulations to the Sanford family.